Today and probably for the next couple of days I am painting our living room, and it's December. Well, not quite when I'm filming this, but once it goes up it'll be December. You'll know what that means. It's officially Vlogmas. Doing it a little bit differently this year. I'm going to upload once or twice a week and do longer videos, but yeah, I'll talk about that a bit later. But doing it a little bit differently this year. I feel like all I've done is paint recently. I've painted our kitchen. It's almost done. There's a little bit to finish, but I ran out of paint. I'm hoping I've got enough paint from left over from in here so I can finish off in the kitchen. And as you can see in here, I've spent the morning getting ready, and then I pulled the TV out. I've sanded the shelves. I've cleared the shelves. I popped our sheets down, and I'm going to try my best to get this corner of the living room painted today. Plan is to paint the shelves in the same colour. Also going to do the skirting boards, and I am also tempted to do the ceiling too. The ceiling needs to be painted because in that corner there's loads of soot on the walls. Oh, it's gone blurry, but it's very grey and sooty over there where I've had candles on the shelves. I've not cleared or covered this area of the room yet because I don't think I'll get to that bit today. The goal is to get this finished before the weekend because we're getting our tree. I ordered myself, prepped for lunch. We'd run out of ice, so I used it as an excuse to order myself a coffee and a tuna melt. I'm gonna eat this really quickly, and this coffee will be very much needed energy for trying to get as much painting as I can get done in the next 2 hours.
You listen to me. I got a feeling that you just might agree. You know I haven't been good, but have I been so bad? Gotta have a gift for me too in that bag. Santa, won't you let me explain? I thought these rules of yours were just fun and games, so I'm a little bit naughty.
I'm going to take a quick break from painting to talk about our sponsor for today's vlog. Skin and Me. I love them. I've used them for so long. I got my new daily doser yesterday, and I just need to put my old one in the recycling. If you've been thinking of trying them, or you have troubled skin, whether that be uneven skin tone, dryness, texture, rosacea, acne, whatever your skin concern is, I really recommend giving them a go. I'll leave my code and link in the description, and my code will get you your first daily doser for just $4.99. If you were anything like me a few years ago, I spent so much money on skincare products, dermatologist appointments, and it got to the point where I just didn't know what to do with my skin. I was suffering a lot with acne. It was painful. It was also making me feel, you know, it really knocked my confidence. When I heard about Skin and Me on This Morning, I was watching This Morning and Caroline Hymans was talking about it, I thought I have nothing to lose, so I signed up for the trial. I haven't looked back since. I have used it every single night. I'm very handsy today. When you sign up, just hands. When you sign up, you answer some questions. They'll get to know you, get to know your skin and what you would like from your daily doser, and then they will make your personalised formula. And like I said, if you're really struggling to find something to work for your skin, it's worth a shot. Your first formula may not work for you, you may not get on with it, but that's the great thing about Skin and Me. There's no paying an extra fee to go see a dermatologist again. There are no extra fees. You can just contact them and say this isn't working for me, and they can tweak your formula until you find something that works for you. They are truly brilliant. I love them. It's that time of year when my skin's gone into shock, and I think give it a week and it'll settle down. I've been using my moisturiser. This is the light one. Even though I work with Skin and Me, I have paid for my daily doser and all my other skincare products myself. I told myself I would keep this short and sweet, and I don't think I have. I will use the moisturiser about 10 minutes after I use my daily doser and just dab it in the areas that need it. So when you sign up and you place an order, you can also add a trial size sample size of moisturiser. They also have cleanser that you can try out. You can also try the SPF. I use it every single day. It works really well under makeup. You can try all of these on when you sign up, and you can add them to your basket, so you can try everything, see how you get on, see what you like. I will leave my code and my link in the description. It's been such a lovely sunny day. You can probably see the sun starting to set. It's like glowing through the bedroom door. Everything's a little topsy-turvy today. We've got the mirror from the living room on the bed up here because I thought that would be the safest place for it. And like every time we do anything around the house, it's just chaos has taken over. I didn't realise how many books we had on the bookshelves until I stacked them all up here. Had loads of questions on Instagram about this frame. This is all of a bonus. I put it on my Christmas wish list last year and Dog's mum bought this for me. All the other bits from the shelf on top of here. Been holding on to these flowers because they're so gorgeous, but they're pretty dead now. Probably should get rid of them. So let's hope we don't need to use the microwave in the next day because we can't get to it. The paint we're using is from Edward Bulmer and it's in the shade Lilac Pink. With quite a few of their shades, they offer them in different percentages. So we've gone for the lightest shade you can possibly get in the 20%. I'm absolutely covered in paint already. I was covered in paint before I'd even started painting earlier. It's exactly what we have in our kitchen. I didn't vlog when I painted the kitchen because I thought no one needs to watch me paint for 2 weeks, 2 rooms in the exact same colour. Although our kitchen is south facing and the living room is north facing, so it's a lot darker in here. So although they're the same colour, they do look slightly different. So it's nice. I feel like it creates a cohesiveness without it looking exactly the same colour. I'm just cutting in. I'm very sporadic. When I paint, I should have cut in first, but instead I just started painting this wall, and then I decided to paint a patch and a patch over there. I think I'm just going to paint the ceiling. I'm just going to go for it. I was tempted to do it in the kitchen, but it didn't feel right, so I've got a patch now that I need to paint over. But in here I feel like it will make it really cosy, painting everything the same colour. Actually, I'm going to do the first coat on the shelves. We have this separate tin of eggshell, just so it has a bit more of a sheen. I am realising we definitely aren't going to have enough to do the skirting boards and the shelves, but we'll see how far we can get. Probably do with a bigger brush. So I've done one of the shelves and I think it's looking okay. We'll see. I cannot believe it's Vlogmas already. My mindset is very excited for Christmas. Still feel like it's the start of November. The paint, the Edward Bulmer paint, really recommend. It's pricey. It was around the same price as Lick. It's a natural paint, but it's gorgeous. It's really lovely paint. It does have a smell to it, but it goes after about a day. It's a funny smell. So the emulsion we're using on the walls, for some reason I thought I would smell the tester, and it does smell like gone off yogurt. When you're putting it on the walls, it doesn't smell bad at all, and you can smell that there's like paint, but it's not that really potent. I feel like I need to open all the windows. Lingers for 3 weeks, kind of smell it. It goes away really quickly. The eggshell smells a little bit like black currant lemsip. They don't smell bad at all. Really gorgeous paint. It's quite patchy now, but as soon as I do the second coat, it will be completely opaque. On their website, it says this shade Lilac Pink is a really versatile shade. I definitely agree with that. I'm hoping it makes the living room feel really cosy.
Your daughter looks like you.
Yeah, lots of people say that.
Like literally a spit image.
Bye. I love our every driver. She's so nice. Got some bits from Bowden that I ordered for Delilah. Maybe I'll show you those tomorrow. We reduced some more loo roll from Who Gives a Crap. I realised the other day we've been subscribed to them for over 5 years now. I'm going to paint until all of the paint that's poured into these into the pot and the tray have all used up, and then I think we'll have to call it a day. I'm in serious business now. I've got my pole. It's really hard to get the pressure you need. I'm gonna be like Popeye after all this painting. I haven't even finished doing the shelf. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's finish this shelf.
That old bag of yours, what you trying to hide? A box of chocolates or perhaps a big screen TV? Or some shiny silver keys to a new car maybe? Santa, I already know you're gonna give me something good when you go. Keep those 2 turtle doves and that old pear tree. I know that big red bag has something special.
Yeah, not my best idea. Definitely just got paint all over the camera. Going to paint the hallway in Lick 06. However, this swatch here is Lick White 06, which is meant to have a it's white with a very pale pink undertone. But essentially, that's what the 20% lilac pink shade is like from Edward Bulmer, but slightly warmer. So instead, I think we're just going to end up painting the hallway white, just to freshen it up. And we can always do a colour another time, but I don't really know what other colour I would do. I don't want the whole hallway to be pink because then it's just a bit too much pink. I really want to replace these frames and these pictures. I don't love the black frames. I didn't vlog for the whole of November, so I feel like I have so much to say. I have to remind myself I don't have to get everything, I don't have to talk about everything today. I'm going to be vlogging for the next few days. It always takes me like a day to settle back into vlogging. Oh my goodness, we've got quite the haul of things. I'll show you these bits a bit later or tomorrow or at some point in the vlog. Oh, that's the wrong brush. I've used the wrong brush. I'm an absolute liability when I'm vlogging because I'm already very distracted day to day. And when I'm vlogging, it's like I just don't use my brain properly. I think I'll just sand as I go. But I want to see how the paint dries on the shelves first. Use this last little bit up and then I need to go get Delilah from school, and I should probably change out of these dungarees. Would it be Vlogmas if I didn't do some kind of DIY or painting or get someone to come in and do something? I swear every single Vlogmas we end up doing something around the house. What is it about Christmas time that just makes you want to get things done?
Christmas. We can cut out the Christmas ornaments, look.
Decided to switch out our usual subscription for their festive range. These have arrived just in time actually because we have just run out. Go replenish our stash upstairs. What's that, Bubba?
Can I help?
Yeah, of course you can. A few and bring them up.
Yeah, how many?
At least maybe 4. I'd usually unwrap these, but they're so cute. I don't want to unwrap them, but you can't really see them like that anyway. Maybe we'll keep them wrapped up then.
Ornament. Oh, put that one in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Why don't we put it on the top when we get some more?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, she's in her school uniform, so I can't show her, but little one is back.
Yeah.
You're putting stuff in and out of the attic. Why do I decide to do 1,000,001 things just as Vlogmas starts? Thank you. Pop the star on top. Hello.
Hello. It looks like it's a Christmas tree and the yellow one looks like it's just down top.
I know. So festive. Nothing says Christmas more like some festive loo. Right, look at this sunset.
I know.
Whoa. I spent all of Wednesday painting. I decided to just take the whole day out and do nothing but paint, and I was painting from about 9 AM to about 9 PM. There's not much room for me to manoeuvre in the hallway because we have Delilah's doll's house here and we have the plant. I have been terrible at getting out the past month and I've not left the house, apart from doing the school run, but that doesn't count. I've not left the house all week. I've not been out since Sunday, and even then we weren't out very long. So although I don't really have time, I'm going to quickly head out because I just want to get out. Sorry, let me just move you to get my bag. It's amazing how much I can get done when I'm under pressure. I've got so much done this morning. I told myself I'd only spend an hour and I ended up spending a couple of hours painting. When I get back, I can start to put things back together. We're about 80% done. I made this corner the priority so that everything is done in this corner for the Christmas tree tomorrow. Skirting boards are all done. Skirting boards around here aren't done, but I can do those at some point next week. I don't need to get those done today. Preferably I'd like to get it done this evening, but it's not the end of the world if I don't. Made myself some lunch, ate that whilst I got some work done and got some bits sent over quickly. I've got myself ready. I've very quickly done my hair. I've got so much paint in my hair. Popped some makeup on. We just had a food shop arrive. Had to order more paint. Said it wouldn't come until between 12 and 4, but it turned up about 10:30. Which was perfect timing because I'd run out of the last little bit of paint, and it meant that I had enough paint and a little bit of time to finish off the ceiling. I am now bundled up, nice and snug. It actually started snowing earlier, only a tiny bit. The northerly parts of the country have had snow. We had a tiny little flurry of snow earlier, but it's cold. Maximum temperature today is 3, minimum -4. When we pulled the sofa out, I found lots of things, including my hair clip that I had been looking for months. I was in so much pain yesterday. My hand hurt so bad. You know that episode of Friends? Matthew Perry. I was looking at my phone whilst I was cleaning my teeth, and I read the news and I was sobbing whilst I was cleaning my teeth. I've never cried from a celebrity death before. I've been sad, obviously. I just felt, I don't know, I feel like a lot of us, Friends means a lot to me, and just really sad. Yesterday it reminded me of the episode of Friends where they have the Pac-Man machine and Chandler plays on it so much that his hand ends up stuck like this, and that's kind of how I felt from painting. So I had a little bit of a rest from it yesterday, but yeah, feeling much better today. I have some returns here. I've got some Anthropology returns, and I've also got a couple of things that I ordered from Oliver Bonus that I wasn't too keen on, so I'm going to pop into store and either try and get a gift card. I have seen a photo frame that I like the look of, so if they have that, then I'll exchange these bits for that. This is not normally the kind of thing I would rush out to do. I do need to get a couple of bits from the shop as well, but yeah, as I just want to get out, I might as well do these, and then when we get back we can start putting things back in their place. Oh, and this is Delilah's new advent calendar. This is from Oliver Bonus and they sent this to us, so thank you, Oliver Bonus. It doesn't quite fit. We are going to put it on the wall outside Delilah's bedroom in the hallway upstairs. I realised we don't have any more command hooks, so I need to get some more before we can put them up, before I can put this upstairs. So we just popped it there for now. She was very chuffed with it, and it's got tassels on the bottom. Oh, and this by the way is the trim that we've bought that we're going to cut and pop around the fireplace tiles to tidy them up. I'm looking forward to getting out too, because I know it's always so festive and nice to get out and about this time of year. Today's outfit is a mishmash of items. This cardigan on that I found from Topshop on ASOS. I'm pretty sure it's sold out, but I will link whatever I can. Acne scarf, and Other Stories bag, H&M beanie. Just wanted to mix things up from my usual black. It's just, I think, grey. Even though it's a dark grey, it's still a bit softer than just full on black. Got tights on underneath my jeans because my thermals need washing, and then I've got some thick socks on, my Levi jeans, my Whistles coat, which I've had for probably about 4 or 5 years now, and then my trusty old Converse.
agree to look more closely at how global warming, gas emissions cause the Earth. Scientists say it must be nearly halved in the next 7 years. Weather warnings in place for freezing temperatures and snow across England and Scotland today. If you've got travel plans this weekend, the advice is check whether you're due. More party anthems for you. 03700 100 100 if you would like a little shout out.
Finally starting to restore some order. Things are going back on shelves. Wasn't out long, but it was so nice to just be out for an hour, get some fresh air. It's so lovely outside. I take advantage of not feeling like I needed a coffee. Surprised though, because I'm feeling quite run down and tired the past week. So yeah, I got myself a hot chocolate. Then it started raining. Ran to the bus stop because I'd bought some wrapping paper and I thought, this is typical. I've just got a load of wrapping paper with me. But I thought, oh my gosh, it's gonna get wet. But no, it was fine. And now I'm back home and I made it home with about 20 minutes to spare. So I just did some stuff in the kitchen whilst I kept my shoes and my coat and scarf and hat on because I didn't want to take everything off to then just put it back on again to get Delilah from school. You guys should have seen me painting the ceiling, been climbing on the edge of the sofa. I feel like I've been like bouldering around the living room. Probably do with giving this lampshade a bit of a brush. At one point I was standing on the windowsill and we had a delivery. I think it was an Amazon, one of our Amazon subscriptions. The window was open, and so he put his head through the window and said, here you go. I'm now going to carry on getting the living room back together, or as back together as I possibly can. I forgot to say, I also painted the radiator cover just so that it blended in better. Just bringing the last few things in. I'll pop this lamp back for now, but then we'll have to move it tomorrow. Our main light isn't actually that bright, but it's like, it's bright but you also can't see at the same time. It's not very nice to have on, and we do have it's on the dimmest setting at the moment, so it is on a dimmer, but I just don't like having it on, whereas having this on in the evenings has been so much more relaxing. Then I find whenever we get to our Christmas tree and we have the Christmas tree lights on, they're usually enough on their own too, and it just feels so much cozier. I love this shade, I love it so much, but I feel like we need something slightly more contrasting in here because it looks a little wishy-washy. There's a lot of pale pinks and beiges going on. I feel like we need a slightly different colour. I've been having a power hour. I've been running around, you know, you just run around and grab stuff willy-nilly. I've been getting lots of tidying and sorting, putting back down. Thought I'd pop our wreath up in the kitchen.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah, thanks gorgeous. This is one I found on Lights. I always want to say Lights for You. That's Blinds for You. It's Lights for Fun, because we usually grab one from the tree farm that we get our tree from, and the holly is always really prickly. When I want to wrap the lights around it, it ends up making lots of mess on the floor, and yeah, this just saves us money, and then it's just easy. We just grab it out of the attic. We have a command hook on the top of the door, which is super glued. I super glued them either last year or the year before because we'd run out of the sticky strips for the command hooks. Of course, I didn't want to wait a day or two to order them or get them in town. I just grabbed some super glue that we had and super glued them to the doors, both the front and the back door. It's actually worked out well because we don't notice them because they're clear, and then they're just always there when we need them. This year I've made a bow and I'm going to stick it, or you can't see it, can you? I'm going to stick it in the middle. Usually there's a bow up here, which I do still quite like, and it does cover the command hook. There's a lot of bows this Christmas. Everyone's gone bow crazy. It's given me 90s flashbacks to when so our Christmas tree, we always had an artificial tree that we just brought down from the attic. We used to have lots of velvet bows, bells, wooden ornaments, and yeah, I feel like that's very much on trend this year. A little bit of 70s, 80s going on too, with colourful lights, and that the tints, it's not tinsel, it's like angel's hair, is it called? I remember begging my mum to get some, maybe like 15 years ago, or maybe like 20 years ago. Begging my mum to get some because I thought it would look great on our tree. Kudos to her, she said yeah, okay, and she let me put it on the tree. I'm going to try putting this on with a safety pin. Right, I think it looks cute. I like it. Now I need to figure out where to cut the bow. And I get to use my fabric scissors, which I always love an excuse to use my fabric scissors because they are just the best thing to cut with. Do we leave it long?
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, I love that. I love having the bow on that. Oh, it feels so festive. We just need it to snow outside and then it will feel like a proper Victorian Christmas. I was going to show you some Christmassy bits that I bought somewhat recently, but I'm trying to decide whether to just show you those in the next Vlogmas. Got some Quality Street earlier. Is it wrong of me to decant them into the roses tin? I think we do. I think we have a bigger roses tin, but I'll just put them in here for now. I'm gonna finally have some Quality Street because it is officially the 1st of December today. I ended up watching a whole programme on chocolate. I think it was specifically Christmas chocolate. These used to, I swear these used to be bigger. Whoops. I found out these originally used to have a Brazil nut in, which is why they're shaped like a Brazil nut, but then in the war they couldn't get hold of Brazil nuts, so they changed them for hazelnuts. And it's been the same ever since. When I was in Oliver Bonus, I ended up coming home with loads of wrapping paper. Not that we need any more wrapping paper. We already have a whole cupboard full of wrapping paper upstairs in the office. So just a little FYI, Oliver Bonus wrapping paper this year is so good. So many nice designs. Got this lovely kind of purpley blue one, and then I got quite a few sheets of this green one and this pink one. They've all got shiny gold bits on, so I love those. And then I also got this wrapping paper, and then this one which is like pomegranates or cranberries or rose hips. I mean, they could be either. They're not pomegranates, are they? But why'd they be rose hips? Probably cranberries. Are they cranberries? Oh goodness, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm now giving myself a wrapping paper buying ban for the next probably 3 years. I really think I've only got about half an hour to an hour's worth of painting left. I thought I might as well get on with it now before dinner. So all I need to do is half of this wall, this section here, and then just behind the sofa. I sacrificed one of my oldest jumpers because I don't wear it out anymore, and I've been cold. So this is the only jumper that I actually didn't mind getting paint on. We're decorating our tree in the next video, and all I've done is paint in here, so literally the first 2 Vlogmases are going to be primarily filmed in the living room. I'm so sorry. Let's move this sofa. Oh, actually, no, back it up. Let me begin. What we're going to do, we're going to go that way. I'm impressed it took me until the end of November to listen to any Christmas songs, but I have just remembered that it's December 1st, which means a few people have uploaded Vlogmas. So I'm going to stick a Vlogmas on, or a few Vlogmases, whilst I paint. Let's see if they're already on there.
Can you believe it's December? Well, actually it's not quite December yet.
I'm done. It's done. Minus the skirting boards, which I can do. Well, the skirting boards down here have been done, and behind the TV, but I can do that next week. I've got dinner. Finally, it's about 8:15, half 8. Let me pop my dinner down. You can hear the football in the background. We're definitely not watching football. We're going to stick on.
Watch York versus Wigan.
I think I'm sure. We're going to stick on I'm a Celeb. Been really enjoying it this year. There's something comforting watching it because I used to watch it every year when I was a kid, and like Ant and Dec Saturday Night Takeaway and all those kind of game shows. I mean, back in the day when I used to stay at my grandma's, we'd watch like Blankety Blank and Play Your Cards Right and stuff like that, and Scylla, Blind Date. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's a wrap for the first Vlogmas of 2023. I realised that this is my 12th Vlogmas. This is my 12th year doing Vlogmas. My first one was in 2012. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.